Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Final Fantasy VII. In the last episode, we started the final leg of our journey, and we went down the northern crater with Sephiroth hiding. And before we take him on once and for all, though, there's actually a few loose ends that we need to tie up on the surface. So a couple of updates. I spent literal hours getting everybody up to level 99. And mastering a ton of materia, and basically gathering up enough materia to where I have optimal builds for everybody for the final fight. And a fun thing about the final fight is that if you actually have all of your characters at level 99, it'll actually give the final boss more health. So that's also another reason I went ahead and did it, because I think it'll make the final boss a little bit more challenging, which is always fun. So anyway, yeah, but before we fight Sephiroth, we're back here, and we gotta do a couple of things. So, our first stop is Wutai. So, yep, land, and head inside, and we're finally going to cash in those, posters that we read, that were all over the place. So, yep, first you want to read this post. Turtles Paradise Publicity Flyers. Notice. Turtles Paradise is now having a publicity campaign. Flyers will be posted all over the world, so make sure you look for our flyers that say Turtles Paradise. There's 6 in all. If you find them all, make sure to let the owner of Turtles Paradise know you can win a prize. All you have to do is read them. Please don't take them down or rip them up. So yep. So once you do that, head in here. And you'll remember this is where the turtles were hanging out when we were having our side quest with Yuffie. So yep, after you read the posters, talk to this dude. First the ground started shaking, then that large star. You think it's all over? No. Congrats! You have just found all the 6 flyers for the Turtles Paradise. Talk about whiplash. How wonderful. Now here's your prize, just as we promised. And he will give you 1 of each source. And a Mega Elixir. Please come again to Turtles Paradise. We're looking forward to seeing you. So, honestly, not that great of a prize, to be honest, for, all the effort it takes to, read those stupid things. So anyway, you can actually cash in those posters, basically, whenever, you read all 6 of them. You can actually even do it when you get here for the first time. I just couldn't do it because, this was the save file where I had to speedrun and I forgot to read the 2 posters that were in Midgar, so yep. Now that we're done with that, we'll head back to our airship. And now, the final things that we need to do before we fight Sephiroth is, over here in the Golden Saucer. After you take out the, ultimate weapon, a couple of dudes will show up. There's one of them. You can see that red thing crawling around over here. And that is actually one of 2 secret bosses that we can fight. This one is the Ruby weapon. And him, in my opinion, is probably the hardest boss in the game. So, I'm actually going to hold off on fighting him for, right now. And I'm actually going to save him for later. So, what we really want to do is head over by Junon and land and get in our submarine, dive, and yep, and there's the other one. This is the Emerald weapon. He's not as hard as the Ruby weapon, but he's still really, really tough, and you'll want to be fully prepared to take him on. So in this video, I'm only going to be focusing on the Emerald weapon. The Ruby weapon will be in the next one. And, I actually have, 2 strategies that I'm going to use to take him on. So the first strategy is, in my opinion, by far the easiest one, is, what you want to do is have somebody, with either Master Summon or Knights of the Round, and an HP absorb linked to it. You also want to have W summon, and you also want to have all of your characters with mime and command counter. So, yep. And that's literally all you need to do. You don't need to go farming for sources or anything. The only thing you really need to do is just make sure that your characters have enough magic points to where Knights of the Round will be doing 9999 damage every time. But with the Magic Plus materia, that shouldn't be a problem. So, now we need to find him again. There he is. And we'll bump into him. So, there we go. And yep, we're on a timer. So, yep, don't worry about the timer. So, yep, what we're gonna do is W summon Knights of the Round twice. And then everyone else is going to mime. I made a useless imitation, and that's just because I hadn't did anything yet, so yep, you get to enjoy this cutscene, and believe it or not, we literally don't have to do anything else. This is all we have to do. So yep. Just hit him with Knights of the Round twice. So, yep. Okay. And then, yep, ultimate end again. So, yep. And with this, Cloud and Barrett are going to mime this, and they're going to also cast Knights of the Round twice each. And with the HP absorb material linked to it, they'll also heal themselves all the way back up to full. So, yep. It's literally just, he's literally just a sitting duck here. Every time he attacks, it'll activate the mime again, and it'll make him use the, Knights of the Round again. So yep, it's literally the easiest thing in the world. It's just very time consuming just because this freaking cutscene takes forever. So yep. And, with Mime on the primary user of Knights of the Round, if you use Mime, it actually won't cost any MP. So, yep, that's why you want to have Mime on all of your characters. So, yep. Okay, now it's Bear's turn. So, yeah. It's honestly not. To be honest, this way to kill him is honestly not very fun. And actually, that is why, after I kill him here, and show off exactly what you can get for it, I'm actually going to go back and fight him again, using a different method, because, I feel like just doing it the easy way is just no fun, so I'm going to do it in what I call the fun way. So, yep, we'll just have to do this first. And yep, there's the stomp, and there we go. Mime counter, so, yep. It's just, it's utterly absurd how easy this method makes this boss fight. It's honestly just ridiculous. So, yep. So, yeah. I don't even know how many times I've used it by now. But, anyway. So, if I hadn't sped this up, this would have taken like 10 minutes. That is just ridiculous. Are you dead yet? Alright, there he goes. Oh my god. But anyway, yep. So yep, that's all it takes. And you get an absurd amount of HP. So if you want to, you can actually put on some materia growth equipment and level up some of your materia if you want. So anyway, after that, once you kill the emerald weapon, you'll want to head over to Calm. So we will head over there. And if y'all remember, Calm was all the way back at the beginning of the game, where Cloud went over his backstory. So yep. So head into this house, and then head upstairs. And you'll want to talk to that guy. I didn't mean to go back downstairs. So yep, talk to him. The world's changed a lot in the past few days. That huge meteor is covering up the sky and acting like it owned it. A lot of my friends have died. I'm going on a journey to pray for their souls. A map that was sunk along with the ship. Guidebook. A rose that blooms once every 1,000 years in the desert. Desert rose. A harp that soothes those who hear it. Earth harp. I wonder if there's anyone who'll bring them to me. So yep, that Earth harp that we won from the Emerald Weapon, you'll give it to this guy. Oh, it's the Earth harp. Want to trade it for some master materia? I'm not being stingy either. I'll give you all 3 of them. How about it? So yep, trade, and it's a done deal. So yep, so your reward for defeating the Emerald Weapon is a 3-piece master materia set. So yep, that's actually a pretty good deal, I'm not gonna lie. So yep, we get 1 of each, and yep, with that, I'd say we're finished with this part. So now I'm actually gonna go ahead and cut off the video, and when I meet you again, we'll be in preparation for our second fight against the Emerald Weapon. So yep, I will be back shortly. Alright, for our second fight against the Emerald Weapon, we'll need to come here. If y'all remember, this is the same place that we had to go to when we had to get the heated materia from the submarine. So yep, this particular room has an enemy that we need to fight. Not you. So I just run around until we find him. Not you. Not y'all. And here we go. So yep, this is a ghost ship, and what we need to do is morph him, and that's why I brought Yuffie along with me. Because her conformer weapon doesn't change damage when you morph. So yep. And as you can see, he changed into a guidebook. And what we do with that guidebook is that we have to go back to the guy in Calm that we got the master materia from, and we will give that to him, and he will give us an underwater materia, which allows us to breathe underwater, and thus will allow us to fight the Emerald Weapon without a time limit. So yep, I'm going to go ahead and cut off the video again, and I will meet y'all back at Calm, and we'll go ahead and get that underwater materia from him. So yep, I will see y'all in a second. Alright, we're back here now, so yep, talk to the guy. Oh, it's guidebook. Want to trade it for this underwater materia? How about it? So yep. Okay then, it's a done deal. So yep. We'll walk over here. It's an underwater materia. Go on, it's yours. So yep, pick that up. And oh, oops. I didn't mean to talk to you again. Anyway, yep, pick this up and underwater materia. So yep. And that will allow us to breathe underwater and remove the time limit from the Emerald Weapon fight. So yeah, for the strategy that I'm going to use this time, I don't really need my magic. So yeah, I'm actually gonna head back to Junon, and I'm actually gonna prepare real quick. So yeah, I'm actually gonna have to cut off the video again. So yep, I will see y'all in a second. Alright, here we are back in front of Junon. So for my setup, I've got my hero drinks and my mega elixirs up at the top of the item selection. I used the W item glitch to duplicate them, so I have plenty. And for materia, you want to make sure that each of your characters only have 2 pieces of materia attached to them. And make sure that at least one of them is an HP plus. That way, your characters will have 9999 HP. And that is for a particular reason that we'll get into when we get to the fights. The other materia doesn't really matter that much. Just make sure you have enough HP. So, yep. With that, I think we're ready to fight the Emerald Weapon again. So, yep, we'll go search for him. Should be around here somewhere. There he is. So, yep. Run into him. There we go. And, alright. Alright, so first things first, give yourself some hero drinks. For each of your characters. Okay. I think one more should be alright. Okay. And Emerald Shoot. Alright, now we can go ahead and use a Mega Elixir now. To heal. And here are the eyes. So yep, when the eyes show up, that's when you want to start using your limit breaks. So, yeah. You don't worry about that Emerald Beam, it will never kill you. It's gravity based, so yeah. You should be alright now. So yep. Take out some eyes. Mega Elixir. We'll go ahead and use Anger Mats. Oh yeah, good, you took MP, that's good. We'll use a hero drink on yourself. I think that's 3 for red. Alright, all the eyes are taken out, so now his his cycle will reset, pardon me. So yes, 3 on you. And I think on you as well. Alright. And that's your final hero drink. You can only use 4 hero drinks on a character at a time. So after that I can just focus on the Mega Elixirs. So ow. You can see I'm not taking nearly as much damage now thanks to those hero drinks. So yep. Final hero drink, and now I can worry about Mega Elixirs. We'll shoot. And okay. Alright, here are the eyes again, so I'll go ahead and Omni Slash. And then Mega Elixir. Yeah, Emerald Beam should actually give us our limit breaks, or at least real close to it. So okay. And yeah, now that we're coked up on hero drinks, all of our attacks are gonna be doing like 99999 damage. So okay. Alright, we got 1 eye left. So this eye and okay. And another Emerald Beam. Alright, in that case, I'll go ahead and Mega Elixir again. Alright. Okay. And there we go. Airtam Storm. This is what I was waiting for. So, what this does is it will do 1/1/1/1 damage for each materia you have. And this is why I wanted to have 2 materia on all my characters, because now everyone is under all lucky 7s, so now everybody's going to be doing 7/7/7/7 damage. And yep, so yep, we're just wrecking this guy now. So yep. And this is why I find this way so much more fun than the Knights of the Round method. Just because it actually kind of requires some strategy and is honestly really fun to pull off. Like, it's very satisfying. So yep. They'll just keep swinging until either he dies, and at that point, Limit Break can probably take him out. So yeah. Just going at him. But yeah, even crits will still do 7/7/7/7 damage. So, yeah. So, yep, Anger Max. Stardust Ray. And alright, he's still alive. So, yep, now at this point, we can just go to town on him. And I think at this point, actually, well, actually, I'm gonna do this first, just to be on the safe side. So, now, at this point, I think I can actually finish him off with the Knights of the Round. So, we'll go ahead and use one. Then, just in case, we'll use a Mega Elixir. Okay, so yep. So do this. Another easy 9999. So, yep. And will that do it? Let's see. Not be still alive. That sucks. That's okay. Alright, the eyes are back. We'll throw in another Knights of the Round. And then Mega Elixir again. Yeah. Then we can limit break them to death. So yeah. Get more knights. Okay. And okay. And there we go. He's taken out. So yep, so that's the fun way to kill the Emerald Weapon. I mean, I still used Nuts around a couple of times, but it wasn't really the main point of the strategy there. So, I would consider this a job well done. So yep. Grab our Earth Harp, and that'll be it. So, I'm actually gonna go ahead and call this an episode, and in the next one, we'll actually fight Ruby Weapon. So yep. I'll get my party prepared for that, and I will see y'all in the next one. Peace.